How's it going, guys? I'm Nick, founder of AllRecruit. Today we're at VCU to sit down with men's soccer assistant coach Lucas Paulini. Thanks very much for your time, coach. We're excited to take a deeper dive into what the recruiting process is really like.
No problem. Excited to be here.
I know coaches receive lots of emails from players. What makes you look past 30 seconds when you're evaluating a highlight reel?
That's a very good question. I try to watch as much as I can. I think, like I said earlier, I think when you tend to see good actions, you tend to watch the whole thing. I think when you don't see good actions, you tend to watch less. For me, good actions are like two-layer actions where, if you're a defender and you win the ball, you don't just get after you win the ball because then you most likely give it away, So like if you're a defender that wins the ball and then completes the pass. If you're a midfielder who lost the ball or had a moment there where like you couldn't defend but then you track all the way back, or if you're a center mid who's receiving the ball in midfield, not just showing that you're able to control the pass, but what is the movement before and the movement after you pass the ball. So I like to see two-layer actions, And then our environment is very high. Like the top end of Division 1 requires you to be more ready to play. So the environment that you're in really tells and paints a good picture of what the player can do at this level right away. So if the level is high, you tend to watch more. Now, if you send me a couple of clips with players not being involved in the play, or, the lower the level, the less players are involved around the ball. So, when you watch a highlight reel, maybe you see the player on the ball, maybe two players around the ball being in actions, moving and thinking, but then you see the fullback or, the player on the other side of the field not being part of the play. And I think when everybody's part of the play, that tells you the level's a little bit higher.
Yeah.
So that tells me that if everybody's playing and playing every action the best they can, the level's probably higher. So then I'll tend to watch.
Thank you, coach, very much for your time, and we appreciate your insights into VCU and also into what it takes to get recruited.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.